So right here is where a lot of the pain is. And then my back right here, this hurts. And then the whole entire strip from the lipoma down, and then it wraps around. And then I feel like I got drop kicked right here. All right, you guys, so I'm at the doctor's office about to go in for my appointment right now, and I will let you know what he says. I'm not really too hopeful, but, you know, we'll keep our fingers crossed. Correct. What's going on, everybody? I am back. Okay, so I'm very, very frustrated, let me tell you right now. So we went over everything, my doctor and I. I was actually able to get him to sit down and kind of talk to me about the different things. We went over my blood work from the last time. We went over the lipoma that they found. And then we also went over my ER visit from Sunday. So basically, he said it's after going over everything and telling him where the pain was, we decided that because he thinks it's inflammation in my gallbladder. Now, they did do a x-ray, but not an ultrasound at the hospital, which is something my husband said that they should have done, which I completely agree with. However, because nothing came across on the blood work, they didn't dig into the gallbladder more because nothing showed up. So why should they dig in and do more tests on something that should have shown blood markers but didn't? Anyway, so he did the actual exam and he was pushing on different things, and he says my symptoms are conclusive to, you know, or I guess leaning more towards the gallbladder inflammation. And he has ordered another ultrasound. Now, I kind of questioned him a little bit because, as you guys know, I am a keto nutritionist. I am a keto coach. I have been doing this for over 2 years. I understand a little bit about the gallbladder and the liver and the way that it breaks down fat and everything. So I kind of questioned him a little bit. And I didn't do it in like a, I'm right, you're wrong, you know, what do you think about that? I didn't do it in that kind of way. But I was like, well, you know, since I am fasting, and he's like, that is, you know, actually a marker. And then he said, are you losing weight really quick? And I said, yes. And he said that that's even more, that they have been told that people who have lost weight quickly actually end up with inflamed gallbladder sometimes. So I kind of questioned that a little bit. And I was like, well, okay, so I'm confused a little bit. How does that work? Because the gallbladder, if you guys know anything about the human body, sometimes, I mean, it goes into a lot of it, but pretty much the liver is attached by this little tube, and then attached to that is going to be a sac, and the sac is the gallbladder. Now, the gallbladder has the bile, and it basically produces enzymes to help break down the fats, okay? So I kind of questioned him, and I told him that, and I was like, so the gallbladder is used to break down the fats, but I'm not eating a ton of fat, and I'm fasting almost 5 days a week, sometimes up to 7 days. So I'm fasting. I'm not taking in a lot of greasy food. I'm not taking in a lot of fat because I've been keto, you know, fat adapted for a long time now, and my fat intake is a lot less. I have maybe an avocado with my salad. I'll cook my eggs in butter, that type of thing. I'll have bulletproof coffee once in a while, but other than that, it's all tons of leafy greens and healthy veggies and stuff like that, and protein, right? So I was like, but I'm not, you know, I'm not eating any of that stuff that would make the liver overproduce the bile or the enzymes in order to break down all this fat, because I'm not taking it in. And basically he said, I can't answer that right now. We need to do the ultrasound to see blah, 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 which I understand. I mean, it kind of frustrated me that he didn't have the answer, but I don't think they're really used to people questioning them. So I'll give him a pass on that one. I'm, you know, like you guys know, I'm research queen. So then I started thinking, if your body breaks down fat the same way that it breaks down what you eat, so the fat that you eat versus the stored fat in your body, if it breaks it down the same way, that would actually cause my gallbladder to be overworked because I am losing weight so rapidly. So then it would start making sense. So if they're broken down the same way, which I'm almost sure that they are, I haven't found any evidence to the contrary. It was kind of like a light bulb. Well, if my body is breaking down my own fat, it's kind of the same as if I was taking in dietary fat. So my gallbladder is having to produce this bile and these enzymes to break down the fat at a very rapid pace, and that could be causing my gallbladder to be inflamed. Which really sucks because he said if the ultrasound does show that my gallbladder is inflamed, he mentioned surgery. And that's not the route that I want to go. So I will have to seriously think about that then, because he was very emergent about it and he put a rush on my ultrasound. I feel like somebody just drop kicked me in the side and it hurts right there, and that's what I'm actually thinking it is. He did mention the pancreas as well, but I'm not sure. So I'll let you guys go because that was my little news update for you. It is, day 9 of my fast. And yeah, isn't that kind of ironic though? You lose weight to get healthy. You don't eat a bunch of crap, so you fix what you're eating. You take yourself out of ranges for like diabetes and high blood pressure and all kinds of these precursors to disease and ultimately death for being, overweight and all these weight-related issues. Just to turn around and have someone tell you that you have now inflamed your gallbladder and you will need surgery to remove your gallbladder because you're losing weight doesn't really make sense. And so that's why I'm very frustrated. If you guys have any experience with this, or if you had issues with your gallbladder, please let me know. Post in the comments below. I'm kind of at a loss of what to think right now, just because it's just so frustrating. I'm doing this to get healthier. My blood work's perfect. Well, almost perfect. Almost perfect. I'm not quite there yet, but almost perfect. My heart is perfect. No high blood pressure, no diabetes, no diseases, no injuries, nothing. But I have something now that might require surgery because I've lost weight at a rapid pace. Life is very unfair. So I will let you guys know when they call. The hospital's supposed to be calling me. I'm going to go back to the same place to get my ultrasound. They'll call me and let me know when I can get in to see somebody to get the ultrasound, and I will keep you guys updated. Okay, so I just got a call. Sarah, we got to go. Hospital just called me and they want me over there right now, stat. So for you, if you guys hear a hospital say stat, you better run. So I'm going to go get my ultrasound right now, and I'll talk to you guys later.